The Subaru WRX is one of the most popular sports sedans on the market. Now, believe it or not, it's one of Subaru's strong sellers in the Philippine market, which is why Subaru's given this sports sedan a few updates. Now, as far as looks go, they largely remain the same. It looks a little bit dated at this point, pero hindi mo matatanggi na maangas pa rin siya tingnan. Meron siyang black alloy wheels, side vents, quad exhaust tips, and the rear diffuser. This variant we have here isn't flaunting any form of LED technology up front, but there's actually a reason for that, which we'll talk about later. The interior also mostly remains the same, apart from the new 7-inch Subaru Starlink infotainment system. The system is easy to use and it includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Oh, and would you look at that? An actual stick shift. Yes, that's right. You can still get this sports sedan with a manual via indent order. For a little under 2 million pesos, you get less features for a lot more driver engagement. These omitted amenities include passive entry with push-button start, leather upholstery, power-adjustable driver's seat, sunroof, and Subaru's EyeSight semi-autonomous driver assist system for obvious reasons. Of course, if you want all those aforementioned features for less driver engagement, you can continue sticking with the EyeSight-equipped CVT variant, in which case I wouldn't blame you because #Manila traffic. Whichever variant or transmission you choose gets this FA20 turbocharged and direct injected boxer engine. Of course, in typical Subaru fashion, all the power goes through all four wheels. Now the model that we have here is the one that's equipped with the manual transmission, which is not what you would usually see in the Philippine market since most people opt for the CVT variant. Now, whichever transmission you choose, the FA20 boxer engine performs quite well, though I personally think that if you really want to get the most fun out of this sports sedan, a manual transmission would be best. And with this car's manual transmission, I do think that it's actually a bit better compared to the STI, at least in terms of how usable it is on a daily basis since the clutch is lighter. Though in terms of the shifter action itself, I do prefer the STI's shift quality feel compared to the cable style shifter found here in the WRX. As for the rest of the package, the WRX is really a thorough sports sedan. The steering feels precise and very agile, and compared to the STI, the suspension is much more usable on a daily basis since it's not as stiff. As for fuel economy, my overall average was 8.3 kilometers per liter, which is actually still quite good for the amount of performance that this car packs. As for negatives, they mostly center around this car's refinement because, especially at high speeds, I do think that this car produces so much road noise wherein at 100 kph, the tires would be quite audible. Plus, when you're going through bumpy roads, there's quite a few rattles that are going through the cabin. But then again, there are some customers and loyal fans of the WRX and the WRX STI that really look for that aspect in this car. It's really just part of that old school charm that makes the WRX and the WRX STI that more appealing to Subaru fans. Of course, because this is a Subaru WRX, it still has to do boring sedan duties. And in that regard, it's able to do the boring stuff really well. Rear seat space is good, while trunk space should be sufficient for most people's needs. In a world where tall SUVs and hatchbacks trying to be SUVs are what's popular these days, we're glad that the Subaru WRX exists. There's just nothing quite like it at its price point. It's really basically a race car, but with the practicality of 5 seats and a boot.